Hi, teacher.
Hi, Jorge, how you doing? Good morning. How are you doing?
Sorry, no lo escuchaba.
Okay. Um, so we are going to wait for the others, let's say 4 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
But in the meantime, um, can you tell me what are you going to do this weekend? What are you up to this weekend? Cuando quieres preguntar a alguien, oye, ¿qué vas a hacer este fin de semana? Le pedías esto, mira, que te pongo en el chat. What are you up? What are you up to this weekend? Así. So my question, Jorge, is what are you up to this weekend?
I don't know. Maybe I stay home.
All right.
I play video games.
Okay. But how would you use I'm going to?
I'm going to.
Ajá. ¿Cómo usarías going to para responder eso?
I gonna play video games.
Right. Okay. What kind of video games? Fortnite or?
No, Fortnite. I don't like. I like for example, in Nintendo Switch. I
Oh,
like the Mario Kart or
okay.
Smash Bros, for example, or
Okay.
the other console is, for example, PS4. I like play mm, God of War, for example.
Okay.
Um,
Uh-huh.
but
Right.
um,
And do you have the
or
OLED version or the normal version?
slim versions.
The slim version. Okay, but do you play it on Switch?
Yeah, I play on Switch, PS4 or Xbox One.
Okay, so do you have the
I
three
have
consoles?
three consoles. Yeah.
Okay, and which one do you like the most?
The most,
Hmm,
I don't know.
okay, so my question was, do you have the Switch, but there are two versions, right? The OLED version, la versión OLED, and the normal version. Which one do you have?
Okay. I have the normal version.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Hola, ¿qué tal, maestro? So good morning.
Good morning, Rafa. Good morning, Jorge. How are you? How are you, my friends?
We're doing fine.
Fine, and
Fine.
you?
Fine, Jorge. So, Jorge, you are a gamer, right?
Yep.
Excellent, Jorge. So am I, but let me tell you, Jorge, that I prefer to play online games. I don't have any console, but I for sure, I like to play, for example, uh, this game is called World of War or Gears of War.
Yeah. Gears
And
of War in the
basically,
Xbox One.
exactly, Jorge. Yes. So, Jorge, how long do you spend playing per day?
I don't know. I play maybe 4 hours or more inclusive.
Really, Jorge? 4 hours a
Yeah,
day?
yeah. Or I play into all night.
Read all night?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Come on, Jorge. So, exactly. So you're a super gamer, huh?
Yeah. It's um the how explain.
Exactly.
Well, I tell in Spanish.
Yes.
Antes sí jugaba mucho todas las noches, pero ahorita ya no tanto.
Very good.
Como ya tengo más responsabilidades, pues sí, ya como que mi sueño me me reclama.
You say that in English, Jorge. Remember, I'm going to write on the chat, okay? You can say, I used to play a lot
Okay,
more, but now I play just a little. There is on the chat, okay? I
okay, I
used to play a
used to
lot more,
play a lot more,
but
but
now
now I play just a little.
a little. Exactly. Good, Jorge. Very good, Jorge. Okay, okay. Ahí te cuento tú, Rafa. Thank you, Rafa. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So Jorge, did you have time to analyze the text?
How?
Did you have time to analyze the test? The text. This one right here. It was this text, one of those texts.
Yeah. You tell us the connect the words, right?
Connect the words. Yeah.
And you tell us the I see the last class, no?
So you remember we were analyzing the main syllable, right?
Main syllable, second syllable, and the order, I don't remember that, but
okay.
it's the syllable I'll sound a little bit, right?
Yeah. So, okay, we are going to analyze it together. Okay, so we can have like a better overview of what we're doing. Okay.
Okay.
So Itzel, good morning. How you doing?
Hi, teacher. Good morning. I'm fine. And you?
Doing great. Thank you. Okay, Itzel. So we were working with something called main stress and of course connected speech, but we were going to analyze this text together so we can have like a better idea. Okay. Well, okay. Jorge, if I say in China, what is the main stress in the word China?
In China?
China.
Is chai in the main stress, and
exactly.
Second stress, maybe na.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay, so we are going to focus our attention on only on the main stress. Okay. Okay, so China, there is an interesting. So if I say there's an interesting, where is the main stress there? An interesting.
Me again? Okay.
Okay, so if I say there's an interesting, where is the main syllable in interesting?
Stress.
The main stress, the main syllable. Where is it?
Stress.
Okay, no, it would be in the first one. Interesting, right? Because you wouldn't say interesting or interesting or something like that. So you need to focus your attention on interesting. So it said, how would you say interesting?
Interesting.
Exactly. Okay, it said if I say something like birthday, which is the main syllable, birth or day?
Birthday. Birth.
Birth. Exactly. Tradition. Which one? Tradition or tradition?
You speak. Well, it's the main stress, right?
It's the main stress. So remember that the main stress is longer. Tradition, right? So the syllable in the main stress is going to be longer. So you will hear something like tradition, right? And dra and shin are not the main stress. So they are not going to sound like the main stress, which is longer. So tradition for infants, for infants. So it would be right here. A baby is 1 year old. 1 year old. On the day he or she is born. She's born. So 1 year later, 1 year later, friends, okay, friends and relatives get together for the baby's second birthday, right? Second birthday. Okay, so we are going to try to read that part first, and then we are going to continue analyzing the text, okay? So who's here? Isaac, okay, so Isaac's coming. Isaac's here. Isaac, how you doing?
Hi, teacher. Fine, and you?
Great, thank you. Okay, so Victor is also coming. Okay. Okay, Isaac, did you have the opportunity to analyze one of those texts?
No, teacher.
No.
I don't have the opportunity.
Okay. Well, Victor, are you there?
Good morning, teacher.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Hi.
Okay. So my question is, Victor, did you have time to analyze the text?
Not really.
Not really.
Yesterday
Okay.
was a busy day.
Okay, don't worry, it's fine. But then we are going to analyze it here. Okay. Oh, Carla's coming. Hi, Carla. Good morning.
Hi, teacher. Hi, everyone. Good morning.
Morning.
Good to see you, everyone.
Okay. So, okay. So remember, whenever you're reading something, you need to pay attention on the main syllable, because otherwise you're going to sound like flat, plano, no? So if you don't pay attention to this, it's gonna be like, in China, there's an interesting birthday tradition for infants. You know, you're not paying attention to the main syllable if you don't. So if you don't pay attention to the main syllable, it's gonna sound like weird. Remember, it's gonna sound like if in Spanish you would say something like, voy a ir al trabajo por el dinero que me falta. Algo así. ¿Me pueden entender? Sí, pero suena raro, ¿no? Entonces es lo mismo. Ok, vamos a intentar leer eso, ¿sale? Each one of you, but paying attention to that part. Okay. And okay, Itzel, you go first. How would you read this first part of the reading?
Okay. Okay. In China, there is an interesting birthday tradition for infants. A baby is 1 of the old on the day. A baby is 1 year old on the day he or she is born. 1 year later, friends and relatives. Yeah, this is the word, relatives.
Relatives.
Get together for baby's second birthday.
Okay, all right. Okay, that was good. Thank you. Isaac, the same part. How would you read the same part? Isaac.
Sure, teacher. In China, there is interesting birthday tradition for infants. Baby is 1 year old on the day her or she is born. 1 year later, friends and relatives get together for the baby's second birthdays.
Okay, all right, that was good. Okay, thank you, Isaac. Okay, Victor, how would you read the same part?
Well, in China, there is an interesting birthday tradition for infants. A baby is 1 year old on the day he or she is born. 1 year later, friends and relatives get together for the baby's second birthday.
Okay, all right. Okay, thank you. And Carla, how would you read that one?
Sorry, I learned with mute. In China, there is an interesting birthday tradition for
Oh, but you say interesting, and it's interesting.
interesting birthday tradition for infants. A baby is 1 year old on day he or she no on the day he or she is born. 1 year later, friends and relatives get together for the baby's second birthday.
All right. Okay, that was great. Thank you. Okay, and finally, Jorge, how would you read that part?
Okay. In China, there is interesting birthday tradition
But in
for
that one,
infants.
interesting. Remember, it's interesting. There is an interesting.
Interesting. Sorry.
Okay.
In China, there's an interesting birthday tradition for infants. A baby is 1 year old on the day he or she is born. 1 year later, friends and relatives get together for the baby's second birthday.
Okay, all right. Okay, okay, thank you, Jorge. So remember, the more you pay attention to the main stress, the better is going to be your diction or your pitch, I guess they say pitch. Entonces, entre más le pongan atención a esto, bueno, se van a dar a entender un poco mejor, ¿sale? Se van a entender un poco mejor y van a tener, bueno, ese matiz que hay en el inglés. Because remember, in Spanish, all the syllables sound kind of like the same, right? In Spanish. But in English, you have like the main stress and then a syllable, which is not the main stress, right? And okay, and you must also remember that the connected speech, right? So whenever you have something like, for example, she is, it's better for you to say she's, not she is, right? Or she's born, or year old. Or there's an interesting birthday tradition. There's an in, right? And there's an in sounds quite different from there's an in, because you are separating the words one by one. So it said, how would you say in China, there is an interesting? How would you say that part?
In China, there is an interest why? In China, there is an interesting.
Exactly. All right. Okay. Okay. So Isaac, how would you say there's an interesting? Try to say it slower.
Yes, teacher. In China, there is interesting.
Not that much. It would be there's an interesting.
There's
San.
There's sun.
Ahora, there's an in.
There is an interesting.
Okay, kind of. Okay, so there's an in. There's an is as if you were saying something like this, something like that. There's an in.
There's an interesting.
Okay, there's an in, and then you need to raise your voice in the main stress. There's an in. How would you say that? There's an in.
There is an interesting.
Okay, more or less, kind of. All right. Okay, Isaac. Thank you. So, Victor, how would you say that part? There's an interesting.
There is an interesting.
Exactly. All right. Okay. Again, so in China, there's an interesting.
In China, there is an interesting.
Exactly. Okay. All right. Thank you. And Carla, how would you say in China there is an interesting?
In China, there is an interesting. No.
Kind of more or less. Okay. Again, there's an interesting.
In China, there is an interesting.
Okay. How would you say just there's an? There's an.
There's an.
Okay. Now there's an in.
There's an in.
Okay. Now there's an interest.
There's an interest.
Okay. And now there's an interesting.
There is an interesting.
Exactly. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, good. And finally, Jorge, how would you say there's an in?
There's an in.
Okay. There's an interesting.
There's an interesting.
Okay. Right. So remember, there's an interesting sounds quite different from there's an interesting, right? So whenever you are analyzing a text, you need to pay attention to those things, the main syllable and the connected speech. Okay. So please try to analyze those texts on your own. And we are going to come back to them later. Okay, is that clear how to analyze a text?
Yeah, teacher, is clear.
Okay, all right. So we're going to continue with the following, and okay, and it was right here. So let me see. Okay, in Mexico. Okay, so we need to read the article again. Okay, so we are going to read it. Okay, just to answer those questions. So, okay, Itzel, how would you read New Year's Eve? Please, how would you read it?
All the text or only the
Just
sentence?
this part, this one right here.
New Year's Eve. In Mexico, people celebrate the start of the new year by getting together with friends and family. One New Year's Eve, they have a special dinner. Then when the clock is, I don't know how to say the word, strikes midnight, everyone starts eating grapes, one for each month of the next year. A sweet grape means the month is going to be a good one. If a grape is sour, then the month is not going to be so good.
Okay, all right. Okay, so all of you guys, did you understand all the words in this reading? Yep.
I don't know about strikes.
Okay, strikes midnight. Strikes is a word that you can use when you want to say cuando el reloj da las. When the clock strikes, da las, o da la medianoche. Or when the clock strikes 7, or when the clock strikes 8. Cuando el reloj da las 8, da las 7. So that strikes.
Thank you.
Yeah, and okay, I think it's quite clear. Okay, so Isaac, how would you read again birthdays, but now the complete reading? How would you read it?
Okay, teacher. Birthdays. In China, there is interesting birthday tradition for infants. A baby is 1 year old on the day she is born. 1 year later, friends and relatives get together for the baby's second birthday. They put several objects in front of the baby, such as some money, a doll, and a book. If the baby speaks of the money, it means her or she is going to be wealthy. Reaching for the book means the baby is going to be teacher, and picking up of the doll means the baby is going to have a lot of children one day.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, thank you. Okay, so such as, you need to pronounce it together, such as some money, such as algo, ¿no? Tales como. Such as es tales como, such as money, such as power, such as something, right? And the baby picks up the money. Picks up means recoger, tomar. Recoger o tomar. That's why the trucks are called pickups. Me compré una pickup, porque es una pickup, una camioneta que sirve para recoger, ¿no? Cosas, material, tierra, objetos. So if you want to say, would you pick me up, right? Oye, ¿me vas a recoger? ¿Me recogerías? Would you pick me up at the station? Pick me up at the station, for example. Oye, ¿me recogerías en la estación? Pick me up at the station. Okay. All right. And then we have wealthy. It's going to be wealthy. Wealthy means very rich. I'm going to be wealthy. All right. So that means very rich. And reaching for the book, alcanzar el libro. Reaching for, it's like saying alcanzar el libro significa, it's kind of like the same as picking up the book, right? So you can say picking up the book or reaching the book. Agarrar, ambos significan tomar. So the baby is going to be a teacher. Okay. And have a lot of children. Okay, so in this phrase, you always have a lot of connected speech. So remember, whenever you want to say tener un montón de, have a lot of children, have a lot of money, have a lot of luck, have a lot of water. Okay, so how would you say that? It said have a lot of.
Have a lot of.
Okay, so how would you say something like, me gustaría tener un montón de dinero?
I would like to have a lot of money.
Exactly. All right. Okay, and Victor, how would you say, me gustaría tener un montón de casas?
I would like to have a lot of houses.
A lot of houses. All right, exactly. Carla, how would you say something like, me gustaría tener un montón de amigos?
I would like to have a lot of friends.
Exactly. All right. Have a lot of friends. Okay. And Isaac, how would you say, me gustaría tener un montón de computadoras?
I would like to have a lot of computers.
Exactly. Okay. And Jorge, how would you say, me gustaría tener un montón de consolas?
I would like have a lot of consoles.
Okay, exactly. All right. Okay, Rebecca, are you there? Good morning.
Good morning, sorry.
Don't worry, it's fine. Okay, so we were analyzing the phrase have a lot of. What does that mean, Rebecca? Do you know the meaning of have a lot of?
Have a lot of, tener como mucho de algo.
All right, so we were saying that whenever you say have a lot of, it's like a fast phrase, right? Have a lot of money. So how would you say, Rebecca? I would like to have, me gustaría tener un montón de agua.
I would like to have a lot of water.
Have a lot of water. Exactly. All right. Okay, perfect. So the last reading, Carla, how would you read weddings?
Weddings.
Weddings.
Yep.
All right. Oh, no, but the whole text.
Okay, weddings. Weddings around the world have a different tradition, and Venezuela is not an exception. Of course, during a wedding ceremony, couples promise that they will always love and take care of each other. However, in Venezuela, the bride and groom don't always say their promise. Sometimes they sing them. Later, during the reception, the bride and groom sneak away. If no one sees them leave, it means that they are going to have a good luck in their marriage. And them seems to and that seems to be something that all these traditions have in common. They all are meant to bring good luck.
Okay, okay. Exactly. So Venezuela is no exception. All right, so it's no exception. It's like, okay, Venezuela no es la excepción, right? I am no exception. No soy la excepción. You're not exception. You're no exception. No eres la excepción. Okay, well, we take care of each other. Okay, this always is a fast phrase. Care of each other. They take care of each other. Care of each. Care of fee. It's gonna sound like care of fee. How would you say that, Carla? Care of fee.
Care of.
Care of fee.
Care of fee.
Okay, now care of each.
Care of each.
Okay, now care of each other.
Care of each other.
Okay, now how would you say take care of each other?
Take care of each other.
Exactly. Right. Okay, that was great. Okay, all right. That's fine, Rebecca. Okay, so the bride and groom, they always say their promises. Sometimes they sing them. Okay, later in the ship, the bride and groom sneaks away. Okay. Sneak away, I can't remember the meaning of this phrase, but I guess it's like they escape or something like that. Is that okay? Yeah, right, teacher?
Exactly, yes, exactly.
All right.
You can also say, for example, Jose is a sneaky person, or Miguel is a sneaky person. He's a person who doesn't want to be involved in anything. Okay.
All right. Okay.
Sneaky,
Exactly.
I have a question. Sneaky is like como escabullirse.
Exactly. Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
Sneak away. Okay, and remember, sneak away. Sneak away. It's gonna be connected, right? Sneak away. And remember, whenever you have words with away, you must remember that, for example, like this, sneak and then away, right? Whenever you have a word with away, remember that this is gonna be not as loud as way. Sneak away, sneak away, sneak away, right? I'm saying sneaker, no sneaker, but sneak away, or give away, they say, right? Give away means como donar. So whenever you have a word with away, remember you need to load your voice in the letter A, in the first A, right? So how would you say, Rebecca, sneak away?
Sneak away.
Exactly, all right. And Victor, how would you say give away? Give away.
Give away.
Exactly, all right. And Itzel, how would you say sneak away?
Sneak away.
Okay. And how would you say give away?
Give way.
Okay, give
Give away.
give away, right? So the point is you mustn't say sneak away or give away, but trying to lower your voice whenever you have a way, right? So Jorge, how would you say sneak away?
Sneak away.
Right? How would you say give away?
Give away.
All right. So you got it. All right, perfect. Okay, I'm gonna close the session and I'm gonna open it again because we have like 4 minutes left. Okay, so don't go.
Rafa, see you the next Tuesday.
Uh-huh.
And I will see the class in the YouTube sessions.
Okay, that's fine, Rebecca. Don't worry. Okay.
Thank you.
So see you
Goodbye.
later. Bye.
See you. Bye.
Bueno, entonces voy a decir esto en español, ¿sale? Y es muy importante, recuerden, no sirve de mucho, de hecho no sirve de nada leer un montón de cosas en inglés y simplemente leerlas, ¿no? Es muchísimo más beneficioso que lean pedacitos como este, o sea, analicen textos pequeñitos, pero intentando analizar todo lo que vimos, el connected speech, la sílaba tónica, y lo de content y function words. Esas tres cosas. Si ustedes analizan un texto pequeño con esas tres cosas, les va a resultar muchísimo más enriquecedor que leer un montón de inglés o leer un montón de cosas en inglés y no analizar nada. ¿Ok? Entonces tengan mucho eso en cuenta. Eso les va a ayudar muchísimo cuando tengan que dar una presentación, por ejemplo, ¿no? O ustedes mismos pueden crear sus textos. Crean un texto de, no sé, van a presentar un nuevo producto en la compañía en la que estén trabajando. Ah, bueno. Entonces hacen el texto analizando, ok, ¿qué voy a conectar aquí? Ah, no, pues voy a conectar esto. Aquí esta palabra la tengo, esta pila va a tener que sonar más. Y practíquenlo. Y se van a dar cuenta que cuando ya se acostumbren a eso, lo van a empezar a hacer automáticamente con todo lo que lean. Se va a quedar ya como grabado. Y lo van a hacer ya aunque no esté marcado el texto. ¿Ok? Entonces es muy bueno analizar los textos. Pero bueno, so we are going to continue with the following. And, okay, no, but grooms sneak away. Look, and they seem to be something all the regions have in common. Have in common es tener en común. And they are all meant to be, or they are all meant to. Todas tienen la intención de. So they are all meant to. All that phrase means todas ellas tienen la intención de. I'm not meant, or I'm not meant to be. No, I don't know, like perhaps I wasn't meant to be a teacher. No estaba destinado a ser un maestro, ¿no? I wasn't meant to be a teacher. Or I am meant to be best person on earth. Or something like that, right? So how would you say, for example, Victor, yo estaba destinado a ser padre.
I was meant to be a father.
Was meant to be a father, exactly. All right. It said, how would you say, estaba destinada a ser una persona exitosa.
Sorry, I mean to be I don't know, I don't remember. You say persona exitosa.
Okay, successful person.
Okay, successful person.
Exactly. I was meant to be a successful person. All right, exactly. And Jorge, how would you say, estaba destinado a ser el mejor?
I was meant to the best.
Okay, I was meant to be the best. How would you say it again?
I was meant to best.
Okay, I was meant to be the best.
Okay.
Right?
To be the best. Okay.
Right, exactly. Okay, and Carla, how would you say, I wasn't, bueno, no estaba destinada a ser tu amiga.
I wasn't to mean your friend.
Okay, I wasn't meant, right?
I wasn't meant to be your.
Exactly. I wasn't meant. Remember that in this case, we're using the word mean, but in past. So mean, significa significar, ¿no? Pero el punto es que cuando lo dicen en pasado es meant. I wasn't meant.
Okay.
All right. Exactly. And okay, Isaac, how would you say? No estaba destinado a ser un estudiante.
Yes, teacher. I wasn't meant to be the student.
Exactamente. I wasn't meant to be a student. All right. Okay. So based on that, we need to respond these questions right here. So, okay, Isaac, the first one, would you read the first sentence and give me your answer? Is it true or is it false?
Okay, teacher, yes. Number one, in Mexico, people eat grapes and a special dinner. Is true.
It's true, exactly. Okay, so it's, where is it? It's true. Okay, so Victor, how would you read number two, sorry?
If you eat a sweet grape in New Year's Eve, it means that the year ahead is good to be good.
Okay.
It's going to be good. I guess true.
It's true, exactly. Okay, so the year ahead means el año venidero. Ahead means por venir, venidero. Right, okay, okay. Itzel, how would you read number three?
In China, the family gets together on the day the baby is born. Is false. Is the second year for the baby?
All right, okay, that's false, exactly. It was the first year, right? I guess.
Yeah, the first or the second, but not the day of the baby is born.
Okay, exactly. All right. Okay, Jorge, how would you read number four?
Yeah, if the baby picks up a doll, it means he or she is going to have a lot of brothers and sisters. True?
That was true.
No. It's false. Sorry.
False. Okay, so if the baby picks up the doll, he or she is going to have what?
A lot of children.
A lot of children. Un montón de hijos, ¿no? Children. Yeah. All right. Okay. And Carla, number five.
Yep. In Venezuela, the bride and groom can sing their promise to love each other. True.
It's true. Exactly. Okay. All right. So, okay. And, okay, Isaac, again, number six.
Yes, teacher. Number six, if they don't go to the reception, it means they will have good luck in their marriage. Is false.
Exactly. That was false. Okay. All right. Okay. Perfect. Okay, guys. So we are going to discuss these questions. We are going to do some speaking before we leave. And it says here, what traditions do you have for weddings, receptions? Okay, but the question would be, Victor, do you like weddings?
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, and what do you do at a wedding party?
I like to dance.
Okay, you like to dance. All right. Okay, and Itzel, do you like weddings?
Yeah. Only if the wedding is for another one, not for me.
Okay, all right. And what do you do at a wedding party?
Yeah, the same as Victor said, dance and maybe talk with old friends.
Old friends, okay. Have you attended to weddings recently?
I think no, because of the pandemic. I don't remember when was the last wedding that I don't remember.
All right. Okay, so attend, remember, means asistir a una boda, ¿no? O asistir a cualquier sitio, attend the class, asistir a la clase. All right, okay. And okay, and Carla, do you like weddings?
Yeah, I really love weddings. It's funny.
Okay, and what do you do when you're in a wedding?
Drink and dance.
You can dance. Okay, all right. And which one the last wedding you attended?
Actually, in December, like cousin's wedding. It's cousin's primo.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Right. And Jorge, do you like weddings?
Yep. Yeah,
Okay.
I like the weddings.
And what do you do when you are in a wedding?
Things with my friends or other parents, for example.
Okay. And do you stay up all night when you're in a wedding? Jorge?
I don't know.
No. Do you stay until the wedding ends?
The wedding else.
The wedding ends. Do you stay the whole wedding?
No.
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 Okay. When do you usually go?
When maybe when the I don't know.
Right.
When the
Huh?
I don't know, don't you say parten el pastel?
Okay. When they cut the cake.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Personally, I leave a wedding when everyone starts getting drunk. That's when I leave the wedding. When everyone
That's good idea.
starts getting drunk, that's when I leave, because something wrong may happen. But okay, all right. So Victor, did you stay the whole wedding?
Usually, yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, haven't you seen something strange like at the end of the wedding?
I'm not sure. Can you repeat this?
Haven't you seen something strange at the end of the wedding?
Well, something was drunk.
Mm, mhm.
It's very creative.
When they are too drunk, it starts like weird, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So it says here, what traditions do you have for New Year's Day? So what brings good luck for the new year? Okay, but it says, do you find it funny to be a New Year's Eve with your family? Do you like it?
Yeah, but in my family, there is not a tradition. Maybe, yeah, we know the tradition, but we don't do.
Mhm.
I don't know if this is correct.
We don't celebrate it, perhaps.
Well, yeah, we don't celebrate. Not the New Year, the tradition for the group.
Okay, so you don't eat grapes.
Grapes, yeah, grapes. No,
Okay, so you just eat.
yeah,
All right.
eat with my family or sometimes with my friends.
All
But
right.
we don't have a special tradition to this
Ah,
day.
okay, I get it. Okay. All right. Okay, it said thank you. And Isaac, tell me, what do you do when you are at a New Year's party? What do you do?
Yes, teacher. Usually, I think eat and drink because in my family don't have a tradition, other tradition because maybe don't believe in it. And I think yes, maybe dance and play games with the family, but I think it's only.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. And okay, Carla, what do you do at a New Year's Eve?
Yeah, probably the same as Isaac. We cook a lot of food, drink. Sometimes we play, games. Yeah.
Right. And you like it?
Yeah, I like it. But when I was a child, it was more fun. Now all are yeah, adult, or how I say it, old people.
Old people. Okay, we are grown people. Ya gente,
Yeah.
pues ya, bueno, no mayor, ¿no? Pero ya madura,
Yeah.
¿no?
Yeah, exactly.
Grown people.
Grown people. Yeah.
Right, exactly. Okay. All right. Uh, yeah, so it says here, what brings good luck? Do you believe in good luck? I mean, Victor, for example, do you believe in luck, or do you think when you get something right, it's a consequence of your actions, or does it have to do with luck? Do you believe in luck, Victor?
Not exactly. I prefer think about the consequences.
Okay, the consequences of my actions, right?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. And Isaac, do you believe in good luck or not?
Maybe yes, because I think if you are a positive person, maybe you have a good action, a good things if in your life. But I think that a good look is if you are a positive person and your actions.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. Okay. Okay. Thank you. And it says, do you believe in good luck or not that much?
Not that much. I think it's only for your actions.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. That's fine. And Jorge, do you believe in good luck?
I don't think so. I think that the good action is the good luck. No.
Okay. So if you make good actions, then you will receive like good consequences, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That makes sense. All right. And Carla, finally, do you believe in good luck or not that much?
Yeah, probably you create your good luck now.
Okay.
If you work on that, if you are a good person, you create this good luck.
Okay. Okay. Exactly. All right. So yeah, I personally think that it's also like a combination of both, right?
Yeah.
If you make good actions, then it's probably that something good is gonna happen to you. But sometimes it's like you made good actions and good people suffers, right? So that happens. Good people suffers. So that's the reason why I also believe that yeah, we depend on luck sometimes. It's just bad luck, right? Because sometimes good people suffer. Good people suffer, and well, that has to do with the fact that we're just, it's a matter of luck sometimes. Es una cuestión de suerte, in my opinion, right? Una cuestión de suerte, good luck or bad luck, and doesn't have to do with your actions sometimes. Okay, all right. So we're going to continue with the following. Okay, so we're done. We're done, guys, with Unit 4. So summarizing, remember, whenever you are saying dates, on 1st April, remember on April 1st, sorry. So for example, how would you say your date born, Carla? How would you say I was born? Just telling me the day and the month.
I was born 19 May.
Okay, I was born in May.
May
90th. May 90th.
No, 19.
Ah, 1990th. Okay, like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and May 90th. All right. And then if you want to say the year, remember, then you say I was born on May 90th in 1995, for example. So-
Hopefully I got to.
okay, well, still like an example. Okay. Okay, so Jorge, how would you say your date born or your birthday? Let's say just the day.
I was born on the April
Which day?
19th.
Okay, like this.
Yep.
Okay.
In 19 I don't remember how did you say 9 of 0.
Okay, 00, like this.
No, it's 9 and 0.
9 and 0. But if you say 19, okay,
19.
19. 19 what?
19 night.
Okay, 19 9. Not exactly. Okay, in which year in Spanish?
90. Falta 90.
Okay.
I don't remember say
Okay.
that.
Okay, 1990. In 1990.
Yeah, 90.
90.
Thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Okay, but there is something interesting with the dates, all right? So you must have in mind that whenever you want to say a date referring the year, for example, if you have like this, remember that you need to separate the number. So first say 1985, for example, 1985. Or I don't know, 18. If you have like something like this, it would be 800s, in the 800s, 1800s, sorry, in the 1800s, los 1800s. Or in the 1700s. For example, you have something like this, you would say in the 1700s. So these two zeros are called like hundreds. Or if you have something like this, then you come back to the same format at this one, 1875. In 1875, and when you have something like this, 2001, you have two options saying 2001, 2005, 2006, or if you have this, 2014. 2014 or 2014 if you want, like the same thing here, 2014. So my cousin was born on 2014, nació en 2014. So if you want to talk about decades, for example, you would say something like in the 20s, en los 20s, no? In the 20s, in the 30s, I was born in the 90s, nací en los 90s. Or I was born in the 2000s. I was born in the 2000s. Whenever you are saying de los 2000, then you need to say in the 2000s. Or in 90s, in the 80s, in the 70s, in the 50s. And if you were going to write it, you would write it like this, 20s, 30s, 90s, 2000s. Okay. So yeah, that's all. Remember for the first two numbers and then the other two numbers. Okay, so I guess we're done with this. We're done with this. And all right. So that means that the next class we need to continue with this one right here, which is growing up. Okay, so that's unit 5. So I guess the next test is coming. I guess so. I'm not sure, but you're going to be tested on unit 4. So try to the next class. I want you to revise. Okay, unit 4, the whole unit 4. And if you have any kind of question, please note it down, and we're going to try to respond it the next session. So remember, it's for page 34 to page 30. Okay, page, it was page 41. All right. So if you have any questions with going to and present continuous as future, you can tell me. I didn't understand this part. If you don't have any kind of questions, then we are going to work with the following things. Okay, is that clear, kind of?
Yeah.
Yeah, teachers.
Yeah.
Okay, so well, I think that's it. And I would like to work with this book also, with this book right here, which is Well Said Pronunciation. We're going to work with this because it's quite important that you have like a general overview of the pronunciation, right? And this is a good book for that reason. And then we're going to try to work with something like this, where it was. Okay, linking and sound change. Consonant clusters, that's an important topic too, right? Because consonant clusters are the kind of words that stuck us when we're reading something. Stuck us, nos traban, no, nos atoran. Words like this one, for example. How would you pronounce that one? Itzel, how would you pronounce that word on the chat?
The word consonant cluster?
No, the word on the chat, está confortable. This one, okay.
Okay. Comfortable?
Right, comfortable. Okay, not that much. How would you pronounce that, Victor?
Comfortable.
Kind of, not that much. Carla, how would you pronounce that word?
Comfortable.
Right, kind of. Isaac, how would you pronounce that one?
Comfortable.
Right, kind of. Okay, all right. So my point here is this word doesn't have this letter right here.
Comfortable, no?
Exactly. All right. Exactly. Comfortable. ¿Por qué es difícil de pronunciar esta palabra? Porque aquí tiene una consonant cluster, MFRT. Consonant cluster es el hecho de cuando hay muchas consonantes pegadas y no hay ninguna vocal de por medio. En español eso sí existe, pero nada más tenemos dos, como en plato, por ejemplo, ¿no? PL es una consonant cluster, o Catrín, TR es una consonant cluster, pero no tenemos consonant clusters de, por ejemplo, cuatro, ¿no? Tenemos como máximo de 2 y ya. Y ni siquiera tenemos al final de la palabra. Si ustedes piensan cualquier palabra en inglés, perdón, en español, ninguna, absolutamente ninguna, termina con 2 consonantes. Todo lo que digan en español siempre termina con una vocal o una consonante y una vocal. Todo. Entonces, por eso vale la pena ver esto de consonant clusters, porque cuando están leyendo, se van a dar cuenta que las palabras que los hacen como que atorarse o cuando están hablando, son esas precisamente. Entonces, vamos a intentar trabajar con eso la siguiente clase, pero recuerden, anoten sus dudas. Bueno, ya cerrando, anoten sus dudas, ¿sale? De la unidad 4 y las vamos a resolver en la clase. Entonces, ¿tienen alguna duda?
No.
No.
Thank you,
No,
Oscar.
teacher. Thank you.
Okay, so see you on Monday. Take care.
See you.
No, on Monday, no.
Monday.
Thursday.
No, Tuesday.
Bye.
Tuesday, yes.
Thank you,
Bye.
teacher.
Thank
Welcome.
See you in
you.
the next class. See
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Take care.
Bye.